Okay, hello, hi, welcome to my channel Super Linux. So we're seeing the sun now. This is the daily sunspot observation. Okay, today there is a sunspot numbered AR2859. It's a very new one, and it's a very big one. Now, what I'm using now, my Celestron Astromaster telescope 130 EQ, is the eyepiece of focal length 32 millimeters. Now this is the second like let me tell you, if you have a 40 millimeter is weaker in zoom than the 32, weaker than the 25, than the 24, 20, etc. So the strongest one is the 44 millimeter, from 40 till 4 millimeters. So now we're using only at these seconds. Okay, now I'm gonna switch later to different eyepiece, the usual eyepiece that I use. The zoom eyepiece 24 to 8 millimeters. So I'm not gonna use the 4, of course, 4 millimeters. I have one, but this is now the 32 millimeters. Now what you're seeing now is just the phone not zooming inside the view. Okay, so the phone will give me 4 times with zoom on the phone. Okay, with more zoom. Okay, 4 times more zoom. So now zooming. Okay, and as you can see, this is the sun. Okay, it could be not focused. I think I need to focus it, but there's a huge sunspot. See, this is with the small and weak eyepiece, not small in size, so small in zooming power. So you can see there's a one in the bottom. Okay, here, this one. So this is it. Cool. So this is the sunspot, the little dot at the at almost minus 90 degrees, the south pole of the sun. Okay, now in order to zoom, okay, see how big the sun, how small is the dot, but this is compared to the sun is very huge compared to us on Earth. It's too huge. It can swallow the Earth. The area taking. Or the area where the sunspot is occupying. Okay, so let's now switch and swap to the other zoom eyepiece. Gonna start with the 24 millimeters. Okay, gonna start with the 24 millimeters, and let's take our time in swapping the eyepieces. Okay. So we have to remove the holder, the mobile phone holder. So as you can see, this is the sun. Okay, let's decrease the exposure. Oh, there's no, yeah, here it is. So let's decrease the exposure. This is the sun actually. Okay. This is our area around us. Okay, and down there is the sea. Okay, so yeah, and let's zoom out, because we need to zoom out, of course. There's the sun again. Okay, and let's go back to switching to this eyepiece. Okay, so this is the eyepiece I'm going to use, 24 millimeters. This is 8 here, and this is 24, and here's the 32 millimeters eyepiece. In order for you to see it, I have to rotate it a little bit, and of course I will have to remove it. Okay, so this is 32, written on it. And this is the filter that I use to find the sun and see the sunspot. Okay. So now we're installing the eyepiece, zoom eyepiece. We're gonna start with 24 meters. Okay, here it is installed. And now just have to hang it. Now what you're seeing now is the reflection of the camera of the phone. You know, the frame surrounding the lens of the rear side of the phone, the rear camera. Yeah, and now have to hide that reflection using a towel, a handkerchief, whatever. And this is on 24mm without the zoom of the phone. Okay. Now let's. Now we're zooming to the sun with the phone. Okay, and let's increase the exposure. It can take more light because the filter decreases the light. And of course, because we have changed eyepieces, we have to refocus from the telescope itself. Okay, so that's why we have to focus. I have to find the correct focus. And yes, see, now it's getting bigger. This is on 24mm. Okay, and I did not. Still one time zooming power from the phone should be used. So I'm gonna move to that zooming power. What I'm trying to do is just show you how big can those sunspots can be. Okay, and how huge they are. And they are now, what we have now according to spaceweb.com, it's a C-class sunspot, or no, not C-class sunspot. The sunspot will emit and is emitting a C-class solar flares. Okay. Okay, so now using the phone focus, the rest, the remaining one time from the phone is this. Okay, now you can see more details, as you can see from the sunspot. Now we're gonna go to the maximum zoom, which is using the 8mm degree of the eyepiece. Okay, so remove the handkerchief, towel, and let's go make it a little bit to the bottom so I can see it. I need to see it. I need to have it always in my view, in front of my eyes. Okay, so yeah. And let's go here because we zoomed, so that's why you see the sun is not focused. Okay, change the eyepiece actually, not the physical eyepiece. Yeah, so this is it. So I can see a very huge one. And let's give it a little bit from focusing from the phone. Okay, and let's go down, and because we are zooming a lot and too much, getting so near to the sun, so that's why you see it moving too fast. Okay, and of course I have to lower the exposure, it's too high. And we locked the exposure, the light exposure. So our exposure to the light has been locked. The amount of light can be sucked from there by the camera. And I think we need a little bit of focus to get it more clearer. Yep. So I'm gonna leave it okay. So as I said, this is AR2859 and it's cracking with C class solar flares. Okay, you can see more about them on spaceweather.com. Okay. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this. Please share, tell your friends about solar flares and solar sunspots. Okay, sunspots. And that's it.